Hello everyone, I have a recording for you today from Phakchok Rinpoche back from 2015, the first time that he came to give a talk for the Wisdom Seat. This was called Transforming Confusion into Wisdom, the Path of Buddhist Meditation in Everyday Life. And this talk was given at Pendle Hill in Wallingford, PA. And the audio is a little not as clear as what we're able to do now, but I cleaned it up and I hope you enjoy it. Take care.
How are you? Very good. I'm first time in Philadelphia, and today I went to Liberty Bell, and I met some very good lady who explains about Congress and how the U.S. long time ago, how they begin. So I'm very happy to see all this stuff. Yeah. So Philadelphia, I wanted to come long time because I study U.S. America history. Nobody taught me, but I look it in YouTube. So I like Washington, George Washington, and I like how he miraculously crossed New York. The thing in the, on the foggy thing. And I like this, one person said, for people, by people, and what? Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. This kind of stuff I like. So, I didn't know that New York was the first capital for 1.5 years. I didn't know that. I thought Philadelphia was the first one, but she said it's New York, so it's interesting. So I'm here because of connection, very long connection, and through sending a lot of emails. So now I'm here. I came yesterday from Mother's Vineyard, and we drove, my friend drove us down. Then we stopped in New Haven, then we came down, slowly stop, have some coffee and this. And I like Starbucks coffee, you know. I know some people hate it, but I'm sorry, I like it. Because I trust their taste. You know, wherever I go, Starbucks company, I know that what quality. I'm a very specific, the normal times I don't care coffee, just coffee is good. But for Starbucks, I like very special coffee, like coffee latte, with milk and latte, they call latte, hazelnut, hazelnut, 2 pounds, not 3 pounds, 2 pounds. So I pick up a lot of American culture.
You speak very good.
Huh?
You speak excellent.
Thank you. So yeah, this coffee stuff, and that's number one. Number two, I have now I put this called in America you need credit card because certain part you need to use credit card than the cash. Like you have certain machines, certain things they actually ask you credit card than the cash. So I using Wells Fargo. So today I went to Philadelphia where the big historical place, they have Wells Fargo big building beside. I'm saying, oh yeah, this is my bank. So I'm becoming more now adapting American way of life. So my topic today is one of the most important topic for especially for practitioners, of course. But then for people who want to know about it, about your life, about your how you live, how you think, how you react to things, I think it's very important too. So confusion, how to transform confusion to wisdom is a very important topic for practitioners and for others. Now, first of all, I just want to say there are two ways to see. in our life. One, you have external conditions that makes you spacious and calm, such as very beautiful beach looking at blue sky, and the ocean is very calm, so you feel very calm and spacious. Okay? Or you feel very joy and happy when you go to a very beautiful garden. Or you very much of, you want to know, you're a little dull, you don't have not much energy, you feel a little bit slow, lazy, then you go to Starbucks. So basically external conditions does make differences on our experience, right? So that is, we all know a little bit here and there. So that's why you can see in US, everything's improvement that I see, many times we try our best, is external stuff. So healthcare, insurance, art, gardening, beautiful rock garden, flower garden, everything that we will try to make, really try to be fusion with new and old and Asian and Western, whatever that, all these fusion things we try to do to make our mind a little bit more calmer, more homey, more, feel a little bit about, and to live life that with some comfortableness. Now, in the Buddhist teachings, we not reject external stuff. We do say external things have impact in our experiences. We do say that. But then we say that when you have too much depend on external for experience of internal experiences, then it's too vulnerable. So, for example, I was in Canada 6-7 years ago in Toronto, and I'm giving up empowerment, some rituals prayer, and suddenly whole light went off, completely darkness. Do you remember that 7-8 years ago they had the New York, everything, East Coast completely shut down, the light goes off and Canada says American fall and America says Canadian fall? Okay, that time. Boom, everything's gone. In that hall, okay, they should have experiences of peace, but the condition of light going off makes everybody worried. And I can hear some scream, oh wow, oh wow, everybody's, and for me, I said, I feel like a home. Because I come from Nepal. In Nepal, every day, we not have light for 6 hours or 8 hours, every day. So I said, I feel like a home. But everybody else, they're so, shocked, and actually really concerned. So that is the external condition of calmness of your mind, is rely on light without you knowing. Now the light goes off, you already become calm. So that is without knowing how much we depend on external. Right? So in Buddhism, we say that mind is very important. Mind is very powerful. So sometimes I wonder why, they talk about my mind is so important, or the mind is so important. And I realize, you know what? Before I'm coming here, I was in upstate New York. We have meditation center there. So after I finished two retreat finish, then I went to Vermont, and I have an old friend, and she's very sick, very, very sick. So I want to go to see her. So I went down to my wife, and I'm married. So she drove. My wife drove. She's American, not born American, but she grew up here. She's Tibetan. She grew up here. She's a typical American, driving car, and in Asia you don't see that much. Wife drives and man front, and you don't see much. Man drives go front. Okay. For me, she drives and I go as yes. So it's okay. So my story is this, we went down, she drove the car, we went down, I still my friend. And on the way back, we all felt tired and I like to have a coffee. So we looking off Starbucks coffee. We don't see any Starbucks coffee on the way. So we stopped someplace, we said, we want coffee. Where is the coffee? Starbucks coffee. Yes, you're not going to find Starbucks coffee here. You only find local thing. So I went down the local thing. I love local stuff, but sometimes it makes confusing because I want some specific things and I don't get specific things. Right? So I didn't get what I want, but I'm okay with that because I'm cool, I don't mind, I don't hold on, I'm not attached to Starbucks completely. 50% attachment, but not 100% or 90%. So I'm okay with that. Right? So that shows that yes, my happiness comes from Starbucks coffee, but does not mean that when I don't get it, I'm fine with it. So that is the measurement of how you can measure yourself is how flexible you are with yourself. And knowing that how flexible is when you don't have that condition to make you happy, you're fine with that. You're okay with that. So that is really important, please keep in mind. Because many of us, some of you are practitioners, meditator or whatever, practitioner. Some of you are not practitioner. Right? So you want to know how to practice. It's very important to all of us to know to delude ourselves, saying that, okay, I've done some meditation, so I'm good now. This is delusion, right? So meditation you do is a great job you're doing the meditation. It's a great thing you do to meditation. But always important to know what is my, how I'm flexible with that in my life. How flexible with the condition I am. Okay? To see to noticing yourself, how you can actually transform your mind on these conditions that external condition does not help you to be calm, but you're okay with that, you are calm. And that kind of measurement, that kind of knowing yourself is one of the most crucial points of every humankind to know. Because when you do not know how to see yourself, now that is the beginning of delusion. Right? Where the really mistakes begin, because you don't see your mistake yourself. Your mistake, you don't see it yourself, then that means you're already starting to do mistakes. Right? So it's very important that delusion or illusion, a confusion to transform to wisdom. Right? The first step, external, does change or affects our experience. But I cannot carry Starbucks coffee with me everywhere. Okay, of course I can buy small coffee bags themselves, but that is delusional. Because this doesn't taste like the simple coffee. Delusional. Honestly, it's completely delusional. Now I carry that package, go to Nepal, in Kathmandu, and in the morning, we do that sometimes. We buy Starbucks cup with the green color with the mermaid, with the two tails, with the star in the head, and we put that cup and we put the coffee inside the cup and thinking that we are drinking Starbucks coffee in the morning in Kathmandu Valley. That is delusional. So we should know ourselves. We should know ourselves. We cannot carry all the conditions that makes you happy. We cannot carry all the way wherever you go. But wherever you go, you're always with you something that is very important, is your mind. Wherever you go, you're with mind. Whatever you do is the mind. Whatever you experience is mind. Now, how you can transform the mind, and that way of transforming is transform how you experience in daily lives. Right? So now, you should not believe me. Alright? You should not believe me, what I'm saying. But at the same time, you put what I'm saying today, whatever my presentation will be, bring that presentation, don't forget that my main points that I try to explain tonight, to tomorrow to almost 1 week, you can try to experiment yourself. And when you realize, when you see that your mind is such a crucial, such a huge contributor in your experiences. Now that moment you see that, your life going to change 50%. Not 100%, but 50% or 20% to 50%. Because now you see external is not the real important of the game, changing the game. The real changing the game thing is your mind, how you see it. So I give you an example. I married with my wife because of my father arranged me to get married. So I was monk before. But then my father, all married and have children, like we call a family line. So it goes back to 800 years. Right? So because of that reason, I need to get married. Right? And I have one brother, and that is, is belong to other temple, monastery. So I'm only a boy who's with my parents. So I'm the oldest, so my father says, you need to get married. Then I say, okay. So my father arranged me with this girl, and then we start talk. And after 1 year later, I was 25 years old, and I get married. Right? So now I'm with her. I'm 10 years, together. Right? So I want to give you an example of the mind. Right? I was with my wife. I was, it's not nice to say, but I was, but one time I'm with my wife. And I love her very much. She's very beautiful and very nice, and I'm very romantic size of her and all this stuff. And one time, and honestly, I had a kind of jealousy. I always think like, she's so pretty, why I got this woman, girl to get married with me, I'm such an ugly person. And I have that kind of way of thinking, makes a little bit low self-esteem with jealousy. And that moment I'm talking with her and she's holding my hand, she's saying, I really love you. But I'm not experiencing the love. I'm like saying, no, you don't. Come on, you don't lie to me. You don't. You get married with me because your parents told you to get married. I always finding excuses, but inside my mind is jealousy. Fear, jealousy, pride, low self-esteem, basically all this bunch of mixed together. Now that is confusion. That is the confusion of my love experiences. Now in human being as life, what you need to live, it says live nicely. But how to live? What does it mean living? Living, we need happiness. Living, we need love. Living, we need joy. Living, we need meaningful. So we need this stuff. I'm talking about emotional experiences level. We need these things. Love, meaningful, happy, and I forgot that. Joy. These things we need in life. Right? But we don't experience much. Right? Sometimes we do meditate every morning, we do meditate very diligently, but we have bad mood quite a bit. We had, big fight with companion. We complain a lot of my life and complain about others. But we do meditate every day, and we do talk to people. As consultation, how to say this? Consulting. You go, you share how you piss off. Then the person says, no, I accept your piss off, it's okay. Now you think that your piss off disappearing, they tell you this stuff and you start believing them and thinking them, yes, I know, I'm so happy, I'm so thrilled, I'm so relieved, But then again, you want to go up next week because you feel overwhelmed by your mind. Now that is a confusion. Okay, that is confusion. So it's very important to see how small changes, small tiny doubt, small tiny, jealousy, small tiny of thoughts just arose thoughts, is arising. When you're doing meditation time, okay, the pace. Now non-meditation time. When you going to meditate? Then, non-meditation time. You understand? Okay. Constantly battle, constantly, fighting, constantly doing things, and you always, you're a loser. You always, you're a loser. And you try your best. So now, meditation is solution for that, transforming your confusion to wisdom is the solution. Is meditation or not? Right? I'm going to say 50% meditation is solution. Yes, definitely. 50%, but not 100%. Now you're all wondering, why? I thought the meditation is the only way. No. What is confusion to us? Confusion is thinking. Wrong thinking. Nonsense thinking. Unnecessary thinking. Wrong time, wrong thinking. You understand? Wrong time, wrong thinking means when you're doing the meditation, for example, when I'm going to get these experiences. I got it. Oh yeah, oh, that's it. The spaciousness. Oh yeah, hold the space. Wrong time, wrong thinking. I'm with my wife. Very happy moment in New York City. She loves to go out. Not like a party kind of thing, but she loves to go out and see New York. Me, I like to stay back home and watch movie. I think many men like that. But I don't know. I had that time, and then I stay with her. Then sometimes we go out and we had a really good time, meal together. I'm talking about companion level. And she's a practitioner. She does meditation every day. But she has a way of thinking differently, and I have a way of thinking differently. So we just talk. Then we have a nice time. Then suddenly we start talking about something really, some people, how bad they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, how bad they are, why they're doing these bad things, why they're so doing this, why they're creating unnecessary issues. After 10 minutes, we talk, back and forward. We both, conclusion is, what the hell we talk about? We're each other together, and we should talk about nice things and enjoy the moment. Why we bring this damn thing, and we bring in a nice moment? Wrong time, wrong thoughts. That is called confusion. Right? This is confusion means. Whenever comes to meditation, right? Whenever you meet teacher, no questions, no doubts. Whenever you go back to your room, so full of doubt. Wrong time, wrong thinking. So many times like that. I was like that. When I want to meet my teacher, I don't need anything. Everything I know. When I go back to room, after many hours back and start meditating, then I go, oh, what is that? Oh no. What is that? Oh no. Oh what no. Everything is questions. Question arises. So, meditation is not the whole solution. But what is the solution? There are a few things to say. I want to share with you. Yes, confusion is what? External things to make you feel happy. The same way external experiences makes you unhappy. That is similar thing. You go to a small room in Hong Kong, 5-star hotel, or New York City, 5-star hotel. You pay $100 and $100, and you have small box of room, right? Small box of room, and so small toilet that you cannot move around, and you have so small, thing and a big television on the wall. Right? So you feel like it's a wrong place to be, and you pay so much money. Money doesn't worth. This money did not worth this whole space that you received. For example, right? So honestly, we need to understand experience of the external stuff makes you unhappy because small room feels, and big room feels. Rooms with the flowers, room without the flowers, room with a good smell, room without good smell. Of course, that makes differences. Right? But what really we need now is meditation. Definitely. You really want to change things. Yes, we need meditation. Meditation means what? Meditation means physically calm and gentle and one-pointedness. Verbally, not talking but breathing, very gentle. And mentally, very gentle, looseness, calm. Yes, this is meditation. I think we all know about that now. But meditation is not a whole solution to transform confusion to wisdom. Because meditation is just a skill, a method. But the whole, basic base of the knowledge is not there. You have the skill, but you don't have the knowledge. I give you an example. I know how to carve American eagle. American eagle? Imagine I can carve American eagle, very, very nice eagle with a big wing, holding one is arrow, one is olive flowers, like this I can do it. Right? That is the skill that I have, I can do it, carving. But I don't have the knowledge of what this is representing. You understand? You don't have no value. You have the skill, but you don't have the knowledge, means you don't have no value. It's not the best example, but today I went to Liberty and all this stuff. I want to bring that into my talk. Right? It's not the best example of, but my point is this. The principle, you really want to learn, you really want to try your practice, you need to start changing your thinking. One most important thinking in meditation is this. Before you meditation, okay? The nature of all the beings, all the beings, nature, the essence of the beings, you can say. We talk about the mind essence, the body essence, the essence of the speech, body, speech, mind, right? The nature of all the beings, included bad people, included nasty people. Understand? Looking at the persecutor and the victim, both in the front of you. Persecutor saying, yes, I want to see you suffer. And the victim says, I'm suffering, please help me, anybody, okay, in the front of you. But you need to see equally yourself and this persecutor, victim, and all the beings that you know, that you don't know, that you love, you don't love. The nature is always perfection. Is free from delusion, free from confusion. Okay, it's a perfection. Right? Now that you don't have every day exercising, you don't have that in the memory, that you don't have that reminding to yourself. Just meditation is a battling, losing battle. You know losing battle? You know you're going to do it, but you're going to lose. The principle is not there. The principle is what? The principle is, yes, the nature of my mind, the nature of all being is a perfection. You don't believe that? I'm not telling you to believe, honestly to speak. I'm telling you to think. When you learn meditation, do you believe in meditation? No, you're doing it. You don't believe in. When I drink coffee, I don't believe coffee. I just drink. Coffee no need beliefs. Meditation no need beliefs. Reminding your nature is pure, no need beliefs. You understand? The word of believing is we don't need to use now. What you need is every morning when you wake up, nature of all beings, include myself, is perfection. It's perfection. Delusion never touch, illusion never touch. It's a perfection from the beginning. Nobody created that. No one created. It's nature. Nature means what? Always being there. It's not created. When somebody created, it's not nature. You understand? It's nobody created. It's nature of the beginning. That is the first fundamental thing. It's very important. Right. Now I tell you why. Now I'm in front of you in Philadelphia, in a Quaker house, giving a talk. Yeah? I believe it's a Quaker house. Yes, meeting hall. When I was younger time, like 15, 16, and I went to college to study when I was 16 years old. Of course, I'm born in a family who was all meditator, everybody. And of course, I learned meditation when I was 10 years old and all this stuff. When I was 16 years old, received a great meditation instruction from my grandfather, who was a really good practitioner, very decent person, very humble person, compassionate, very good old man, you know, and very kind. He's a really, really great person, right? So I have a very great father and great mother and great uncle, and not so many greats. But honestly, doesn't matter how many great family you have. Your mind is your mind. You need to deal with your mind, right? So when I was 16, I'm a little chubby, more chubby than here, this one, and everybody bullies me. They always say, "Oh, you look like a girl, and you're so fat," you know. Can I go to the toilet? Can I put, pencil, pen? Can I put it in my stomach like this? And I pull it, half goes in. Because I need to measure how fat I am, it goes in. So you feel very bad, then you feel very down, you don't feel confident. And I can see that a lot of students, a lot of young people that do the same bullying, I can see that. I see a lot of people bully, and I was bullied by that. And I went to college and I studied. I'm a very short temperament person, I'm a non-believer person in the 3 years. I actually went to Orthodox Buddhist study philosophical college, monks college, men's college, no girls allowed, right? What I'm doing it. I'm doing it studying all the great Buddhist philosopher texts, Indian mostly. But the problem is, I don't want to believe in. You understand? I was asking questions. Why this, why that, why this, why that, why this, why that. My story is this. I was very low self-esteem person. Right? Everybody bullies me when I was younger time, teenager time. I'm okay with that. Then I build up anger. So it's such a way. See, confusion works always like a team. You understand? low self-esteem, we think that they don't have no anger. Completely wrong. They're the most angry people, but they don't show out. They show to themselves. Right? People that's what you need to know. Emotion always work together. Emotion doesn't work one by one. You understand? Everybody's like that. Emotion works as a team. What is emotion? Of course, everybody except anger, of course, I know, anger, Jealousy, of course, understand, jealousy. Pride, of course, understand, pride, I don't know, you all know about it. They have research done in America. Do you think in the world, where is the best education in the world? America says, we are the best. But they have that courage, or the dignity or pride, whatever you want to say. Oh, we're the best. Right? So, in Nepal, we never say this, we are the best. And we know that we are not the best. But we all think, Nepali people think, they have soldiers, they're very, very great. So, we are the best soldier in the world, Gorkha soldier. All right. So it's all these new different stories. Going back to my topic, pride. I am the best, I am this, I am that. Right? Then what do we have? Attachment, like desire, attachment. Oh, the last one called ignorance. Ignorance means not seeing clear. Right, wrong, not seeing towards yourself, not seeing your action correctly, not seeing the result correctly, not seeing other, correctly. So this is the 5 poisons. Now, 5 confusions, you can say. It's very, very important to understand how this 5 poison works. When I was a low self-esteem person, I'm very angry, I punch the wall, I receive everything. And honestly speaking, after 3 years later, I was 16, 17 began my problem. Not really problem, but normal experiences, emotion. Who cares? Everybody has emotion. 17, 18, then 19, I went back, every year I go back. I told my dad, I said, something wrong with me. It's not good. My dad says, learn meditation. I said, yes, Dad. Then my father called my teacher in Bhutan. My son wanted to come to learn what we should do about it. My teacher says, send right now. So I, literally next day, I pack my food, I catch a car, go to the border of India and Bhutan, catch, cab, not really cab, but helix kind of truck. Then I went up to see my teacher. So I stayed with him 1.5 months. Then he told me, okay, Rinpoche, Phakchok Rinpoche, he calls me nicely, and he said, you angry, huh? Yes, I'm angry. He said, you go back and check how this anger manifests. I went in my room, I sit in the morning, meditate, and after that I reflect with my anger. How anger comes. Yesterday I'm angry, a little piece off. Why is piece off? Is medium piece off, not the real one. What is real one? What is medium one? What is the lower one? How the emotion? I really reflect on. I went back, my teacher says, whether you believe or not, anger is anger. Whether you are a believer or not believer, anger is anger. Whether you are a meditator or not meditator, you have anger as anger. Anger does not have religion. Anger does not have believers. Anger is anger. Emotion is emotion. So, I told him what I should do with that. He says, reflect, and whenever anger comes, he said, don't follow the anger. I said, come on, what does that mean, don't follow the anger? He said, don't follow the anger to be more angry. I said, okay. So I tried the first time. I failed. It's fine. I tried the second time. I understood what did he mean to say. Third time I try, I succeed a little bit. Fourth time, every time I try, I get better. And sometimes, nowadays I don't be angry. Before I'm angry, I already noticing, I'm becoming now a little bit pissing off. Okay, my limit is coming. Right? So all this, I saw my teachers train me, and I see this development of mind. Okay, now my teacher says, now this is example of anger, but you can choose any emotions you like: fear, guilty, regret, loneliness. There's so many things in your life. Okay, all this you can do it. He said, don't be like, this is my favorite one, don't be like dog. Be like lion. You heard this example before? Don't be like dog. It does not mean we hate dog, okay? Be like lion. When you sit, meditate, thought, very subtle thought come. Tick. It's okay. Tick. Okay. Tick, feel it up here. Tick. Oh, my work. Oh, money. Oh, my God. Tick. I need to pay now. Tick. Oh, due coming. Tick. Oh, I must pay now. What to do? Oh, then you keep becoming. Then the thought manifesting. The confusion begins. More. You understand? Now, when you have a dog, you see a dog in a dog, you hold a stick, you throw, the dog chases the stick. You can throw anything, but they can chase that. Right? So we are like a dog. Our thought comes, throw at you, dislike, like, disappointment, whatever comes in your mind, and throw that topics, the confusion topics in your head. You chase that. Oh yeah. I've seen so many of that. We are in the sanctuary of meditation. You understand? Everybody's holding a prayer beads and praying. We are in this, really, we are in this, confusion change to wisdom mood, But I can see my colleague, he's so unhappy because his enemy means his other brother he's in the same crowd. He goes, so now confusion dawn as wisdom? No, confusion dawn as more confusion. Confusion brings up anger, jealousy, discomfort, meaningless life, unhappiness, no joyful. We becoming like a dog. Everything comes in the mind, throw its head, dislike, whatever. You chase that after, like a dog. So my teacher said, don't be like dog. Now my teacher said, be like lion. I said, how to be lion? He says, next time, Rinpoche, you have time, you go to Africa or India, wherever the lion is, you throw a stone at the lion. You think the lion going to chase the stone? No, it's going to jump at you. You go in Africa, throw a stone. They're not going to chase the stone. Going to jump at you directly. I saw in YouTube, one person hunting a lion. He shot one time. Lion saw the shooter. Lion running, straight to the shooter. He few inches. The lion hit his face, but of course he shot again. Then the lion fall down and lion died. But means the gun, we don't know where the bullet comes from, only the sound. But lion knows how to chase. So my story is this: don't be like dog. Whatever comes to your head, follow with that, becomes emotional. Be like a lion. Whenever thought arises, just watch, look at directly the thought like a lion. Don't chase like a dog. look at a lion. When you look at the thought self, thought naturally like it dissolves. You understand? Whatever comes in your mind, you don't chase. Always sit and look very gently with the gentleman way. Just look. Dissolves. Now you don't do that. Emotion impacts is very strong. Okay? It's very strong. I tell you a story. Not story, but example. I'm walking into near to this big garden in New York City, I understand. Central Park. We are going towards Central Park. I think maybe you knows. And they have a very big, tall guy with a long beard, with a long hair. He looked like Jesus Christ, basically, because I saw a lot of Jesus Christ photo. I thought he looked like Jesus Christ with long beard, with long hair. Hair is like really, he's very tall, he's moving like this. I said, oh, you really, I didn't know this guy. I said, you really look like Jesus Christ. He's so angry. And honestly, I walk in the road, and you tell me I look like Buddha, I'm going to kiss you. I'm not getting to you. And I had that decent mind, and I really I saw him like, oh wow, he look like Jesus Christ because of long beard, long hair. He looked like, he says, he showed attitude, he says something bad. Okay. Now I'm not prepared for that. You understand? I'm unguarded, unmindfulness guarded. After that whole day, the thought keeps coming in my head. This bullshit, he said this. I need to be good. So that means emotionally can be sometimes just like that, but stays very long. Now, that how you going to call? That is anger, that is emotion. It's not emotion exactly. It's an impact. Now we use this word, confusion, because confusion is a very broad word. Emotion goes in, habit goes in, impacts goes in, mind goes in, way of thinking, everything goes into the confusion. Confusions? So confusion arise as a wisdom means that impact of that emotion or the reaction that you not really understood, that is self. Stays with you. Now that is emotion, is not emotion, but that creates emotion. Now you think about it. There's a guy, F word, whatever, A word, whatever, all the words you want to say. I cannot say that words because it's illegal to say in a public place. So all the words, F word, A word, B word, whatever you want to say. P word, okay, all words. You keep telling, and now you talk to your friend. And the friend support you. Yes, Rinpoche, you are correct. He is incorrect. Now you feel you have more right to act. Now that is ignorant. Now that confusion becomes an emotion. Emotion becomes a delusion. Do you understand? So now the real principle of confusion to transform to wisdom, the first of course is meditation. Because meditation could make your mind calm, meditation makes your mind more clear, and meditation makes you more see things clear towards yourself. So of course meditation is important. But the second most important after meditation is the principle thinking that all the being nature is perfect. All the being's nature is perfect. My nature, mind is perfect from the beginning. Perfect from beginning. You don't need to believe it. You don't need to ask questions. I'm just asking you to think. You understand? I give you an example. When a psychotherapy tells you, think I'm happy. I'm happy. They do that. You never ask questions. You don't ask questions. You believe them. Whenever I address this religious stress, when I say your mind is perfection, you always look at like, so what? That is a Eastern religion belief. So it's very nice theory. I see that self. You are not willing to see it, your confusion. That's why I said, don't believe me. Why you don't believe me? Because you don't know now how important your mind is. When you start knowing and seeing and experiencing how important your mind is in your life, and impact of others, and that day you know how to do this, you're going to say, okay, tell me, I'm going to try that. You understand? So imagine I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. Right? Don't think me I'm dressing this red color with a very yellow color with a gold dress. Right? Thinking that I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. So I tell you one story. I wear a skirt. I was with a monk, old monk. We all wear a skirt. This tradition. So we went to Singapore airport. Old monk wanted to go pee. I told him, go straight, you can see the two, and you go to the other one. I can see he going straight to the toilet. And he look at the picture. In the picture, one with the skirt, one without the skirt. You understand? So I want to give you something to work with. I know I'm going to meet first time, many of you, and it's going to be a talk, and I need to finish at a time, and I need to time for question answers. And many of you came very far away, and today is not really holiday. Today you came from your work or whatever, so you are tired. So I need to give you something to work with. It's not just a nice stand-up comedy. I need to give you something to carry back. The first thing is meditation. Of course, you can learn from here. They have a really, senior practitioners, Shambhala teachers here. So you can learn from them. The meditation is fine. Doesn't matter with that. It's okay. But the second principle is always thinking the nature of mind is perfection, is enlightened, no touch by confusion, no touch by emotion. That's when you meditate, you feel calm. Why feel calm? Because your nature is calm already, that's why you feel calm. You're thinking that you're meditating to create the calmness. Now that principle self is confusion. You understand that? You're thinking that you're doing the meditation to make yourself calm. The calmness, you're creating calmness. I'm sorry. Your nature is not calm. You cannot make calm. But nature is calm. Nature is clear. Nature is spaciousness. Nature is never touched by your ego. Nature is never touched by beliefs. Nature is never touched by our conceptual thinking. But you're always reminding nature is enlightened. We say the word of enlightenment. So you don't want to use enlightenment? Fine. You can say I'm perfection. Nature is perfection. It's okay with that word. You can play with that word. You understand? So you do that, keep doing that second principle. First, of course, meditation. Second is that. Now third, very important, to confusion to change to wisdom is don't be like dog. Be like lion. Means don't chase after everything that comes in your head. In the beginning, looks very humble, very gentle thought. But the gentle thought you keep thinking for a few minutes can become a very dramatic emotion. So, one great Indian scholar, Buddhist scholar said, you should work with your mind, and especially the confusion comes to your thought, not creating mind. When it comes in as a form of thoughts, deal with that moment, deal with that thought. Can be hatred, deal with that hatred, anger, no time to come. When you have a little bit jealousy, you deal with that subtle jealousy, thoughts and feelings, you're not going to have gross jealousy. You deal with your small confusion, that beginning confusion, deal with the confusion in the beginning, easier to deal, the result is good. He said, like a tree, when you plant a tree, okay, and the green sprout, whatever the green things arises, grows from the ground, you can actually cut that thing with a fingernail. You understand? You can cut with a fingernail. Now you wait for 10 years, there's going to be tree trunk. Don't use your fingernails. Your fingernails is going to cut off. You need to have axe, chop, or so it's a philosophical way of saying that deal with the beginning is easier than waiting too long in the emotions. How to deal with? Don't be like dog. Be like lion. So you are in the companion work. Sometimes I quarrel with my wife. So always I sit like this. Yes. Yes, this is my fault, yes. One day I did meditation. She's so smart. Rinpoche, what I said is a few minutes ago, what I said? I said, what? So, don't do meditation. But be calm. Bring the calmness of meditation, but don't focus the meditation, because then you need to reply wrongly. Right? It's bad. Similarly, when I drive car, I'm a very short temper. Whenever I drive car, when the people drive very bad, I'm angry. Okay? So, again, you need to know. You need to calm your mind, but you can't meditate when you're driving, but bring the calmness. In the office work, you feel overwhelmed, headache. Always give your little space of calmness that you have in the meditation in the morning. Remember the calmness. Bring back. The best is go to toilet, sit on your small pot. In toilet you have your own small compartment pot. You sit there, act like you are doing number 2 or number 1. Really. And gives you space for a few minutes, and nobody will look after nobody will look in the toilet. And you try to meditate there. Now you don't need to, really. Because I always thinking, how to deal with yourself. Now this is the results. Now you start seeing this, start changing your way of life, way of thinking. I'm telling you, meditation is not just a selfish, focus, do nothing, self-centered, disconnected to the world. You're not going to see that way. You see, meditation is actually the healthy way to reconnect the world, behaving nicely, how to see nicely, but the most important, how to transform confusion towards the wisdom. Wisdom means what? Calmness. Wisdom means clear. Wisdom means have compassion. Wisdom means you can see things, but you're not going to react. So the first, meditation, of course. Second, nature of all the beings, nature of all the minds are perfection. Always that, remember. Always remember. When every day you do that, outcome, what is outcome? Dignity. Outcome is dignity. You gain such a settle deep in the heart, such a settle down. You don't need meditation always. You have, dignifying, very dignity, calm and certainty. You understand? It's not pride, because you don't look other people down. Because you see the dignity, because you always reminding yourself, my nature is perfection, nature is pure. So you start doing that, low self-esteem goes away. You understand? Because I have low self-esteem. I have low self-esteem before. Now I don't. One single penny I don't have. Sometimes comes up. People help you to come up. But that's it. Not much. That. Alright? So you need to remember this. Now you have that. Every meditation becomes easy. Okay, because you know fighting of your battle, losing war. You're not fighting for losing war. You know nature is perfection. Now I have much more to talk, much more exercise to give you, but no time. So I need to go forward to finish my few things to say. And I know you're all tired and you're all, this and that, and I completely accept that. So I want to tell you one story. May I can tell you a story? Confusion is like a dream. You understand? Confusion is like a dream. When you know confusion is confusion, confusion cannot harm you much. When you see confusion is a real thing, absolute real stuff, then you suffer a lot. Not only you suffer, but you make other people suffer. One day I was sleeping in the night and I dreamed. You know what I dreamed? I come from Nepal, so I have a very big stupa. And I saw in my dream, I'm wearing a very black leather long coat, like CIE kind of long coat. Really? And I have one monk, he's wearing that time I was monk. He's wearing long coat too, and I look at the stupa, the whole stupa is made by iron, metal. It's actually clay and this, but white, but in the dreams, everything's metal, completely dark. It's very nice looking. It's like gangster kind of home. So I'm wearing a long coat and walking on the road like this. Then I saw a very beautiful girl walk by. Yeah, my friends here. It's my dream, okay? So I hold from the girl hand. I pull it back. And I kiss her in my dream. I like it. And my friend says, "What are you doing, Rinpoche? You're a monk." I say, "No, in my dream." I'm not in the monk, I'm a dream. You understand? It's not so good story, but right? So the idea is, the dream, when you know it's dream, it doesn't affect you much. When your confusion is confusion, you accept as confusion, it's not going to hurt you much. And you're always thinking, why you have acceptance of your confusion is confusion? Because you know the nature of your mind is perfection. That's why you can accept your wrongdoings. Now you don't see your nature is perfection. Now you cannot accept your mistakes. It's very hard. You don't have no space. When you see something wrong, yes, I accept. No, I cannot accept. So you need to keep every single morning, every single practice is nature of mind, nature of all sentient beings' mind is perfection. Repeat this one 100 times, really. It's very healthy. Then go back to meditation. Number 3 is don't be like dog. Yes, be like. How to do line, I don't know how to do it, but whatever that's, do that, right? So now, and last one, not least, right? I want to share with you. As a practitioner, as a living in this world, very important to know yourself. You understand? When you learn about 5 poisons, in the Buddhist teachings, they talk about 5 poisons. But each of us, our 5 poisons, has different forms. How you are, where you're born, how you affected, childhood, and the teenagers, and the companions, friendships, parents, where you grow, how you heard, what you see, what you watch, every has effect. So you need to understand the 5 poisons, how the 5 poisons are with you. So I just want to give you something that I always give to my practitioner students or friends. 5 poisons is like finger like this. You see the finger here? It's 5 poisons. You can do that yourself, like this. You put your hand straight like that. Yeah, it's better. So you see the 5 poisons. So why is the 5 poison? Think. Whenever you say anger, Don't look at other people's anger. Anger means you always look at yourself like a mirror. The finger works like a mirror. Anger. Okay, what is anger? Oh, I dislike. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh, I almost shout the guy. Oh, I almost beat the guy. Oh, that is anger. You understand? Always looking towards yourself. Jealousy. Oh, yes. Jealousy of this, jealousy of that. Okay, Pride. Your head always like this and I always look down. This is pride. But you always like this. Or opposite of that. Inside, it's like so big. So pride. You need to see yourself. You understand? Like me, I don't show my pride outside, but I have pride inside. So I need to learn to see my pride. You understand what I'm trying to say? Nobody can see except you. But now you cannot see because you never learn to see. You never learn to look. Nobody taught us to look in. Always say, hey, remember this problem, that problem. You can't just come on, excuse me. Excuse yourself a little bit. It's not a pointing finger. It's third, looking in. My pride. My attachment, desire. Attachment? Desire. I have a lot. Ignorance. Not seeing your action is wrong or right. You understand? This ignorance. Now in Buddhist teachings, we like to teach how to see, how to tame, what methods you learn, and we can apply. You understand? In Buddhist teaching, we have many. We give many trainings on that. And some people say, so complicated, Rinpoche, you cannot make some simplified thing. I'm sorry. Everybody body is different. For you, aerobic is good for you. For me, heavy lifting is good. For him, running is good. I don't know, but that's an example. For you, swimming is good. You understand? Every body is different. Likewise, our every mind is different. So we need to learn all the different techniques and practice and see how it's transforming. Now the 5 points is like that. But the 5 poisons comes from where? Do you remember? Anybody who I know? Remember? Come on. Give me. 5 poisons come from where? Yes, but of course, judgment. The 5 poison is just a result, is emotion, reaction. But reaction always comes from judgment. Not be only judging. So your eyes okay, you like me. It's attachment. He realized me. Very attachment. It's okay. So, what the heck? I don't care. So you understand? So you look at eye, you're already judging very fast. Very fast. So the emotion, like I like, I dislike, I hate, everything comes from where? Judgment. So judgment is the arm. The arm here is judgment. Judgment feeds the emotion. I do this because people to see easier, And from this judgment, who's judging? Who's judging? It's me, of course. Duh. Who's judging? It's me, of course. I don't like it. I like it. Who complaining? Me. Who dislike? Me. Who like me? Who have feeling lonely? Me. Who don't believe? Me. Who believe? Me. I like meditation. Me. You understand? Everything's me. Really, think carefully. Me. Now what me, who me, healthy me, unhealthy me, I don't care about that. Just me. Alright? So me, judge, emotion. Me, judge, emotion. Me, judge, emotion. Now transform the confusion means first, 5 poison. Second confusion, judgment. Third confusion, me. Now we have one left. Where this arm joint where? Here, yeah? This is the joint part, yeah? Where is me stuff coming from? Ignorance. Subtle ignorance without knowing the nature. Not knowing the nature, not seeing the nature of mind. Now that blink of that, not seeing the nature, then creates me. Me, judge emotion. Emotion creates whole world mess up. So, meditation is of course principle. But the second principle is what? Nature of mind, all the nature of beings are perfection. Number third is what? Don't be like dog, be like lion. What is the number four? The last one I want to say. Of course I'm not finished yet, but I want to finish today. The last one is, number four is what? Know yourself, see yourself, look at yourself. Okay, I'll give you one example. 7 years ago, okay, I have a son, right? He's a boy. First one is boy, 7 years old, girl, I am 5 years old. No 5, but 4 and going to 5 November. So my wife giving birth, my boy, 7 years back. So I told my wife, okay, I cannot be in your delivery, our child, because I need to go to Vancouver to teach. So I cannot postpone to my teaching. So why very good? She understands. She said, okay, you go, Rinpoche. So I went to sleep. Young man, strong, handsome, go to sleep night. Wake up. I went to brush my teeth, drink water. I said, what the heck coming? What is going? My whole this face, I cannot move within the night. It's not like process, That night, boom, wake up morning, calm. So I canceled my program in Vancouver, so I be my boy rebirth. And every family member says, the boy actually boy make you stay. My child make you stay. Whatever that is, doesn't matter. But my story telling you is, I'm so healthy, so handsome. In America level, I'm not handsome, right? When I go back to Asia, then you're going to see. I'm not kidding to you. Asians like little bit tall, little bit fair, little bit chubby, not too fat, but little chubby, little bit elegant looking. I'm telling you, in America they don't, their taste is different. In America they like this Tom Cruise kind of face. So now, this is the example. How strong I am, change like that. Similarly, you can change physically like that. You can have condition. You feel that so steady, can change like that. You can lose anything like this. Please meditate, practice every day. That you can change, that can give you steadiness. That anything external stuff changing does not affect you so badly. But you don't do meditate every day. When you see that changes comes, you cannot accept easily. So that is going to be the ending part of the story. Alright? So this is my simple kind of sharing. Of course I have some more to say, but the time is important and I need to watch my time. And actually I'd like to say thank you all of you who's working very hard for my visiting here. Then yesterday I came late and everybody's away giving me food and all these things, how you say, hospitality is so great. So I'd like to say thank you very much and thank you all of you coming so far away wherever you are from and things to receive, me and my simple opinion of things that I like to share. And I want to say that what I learned meditation from my teachers, I did not kept as like boring practice. I try to see how that affects in my life, how it affects in my seeing, in the world and how I see the changings. And that's why I like to encourage all of you. Meditation and the practices can be change our life when you know how to do it. When you just follow routine and practice, follow like a map, read a book and like doing that is helping, but it's not really great. The really great is you have a principle, you have the technique, the principle. Now I did not say many things, but motivation and the intention and the dignity. You have so many other things that you can learn. I do not talk about so many things, but just basically I need to cut down my talk. But there's so many things. And I'm telling you, I come from Tibetan Buddhism, and we have a lot of different things to tell you, but some Americans you overwhelmed, saying that this culture stuff, this all this and that, this all hinky hungu thing stuff, Honestly speaking, you know how to do it well, you can see the changes. Now myself, I'm a very proud person. I was a very proud person because I went to philosophical study. And I'm not a stupid person when I went to study. I'm quite okay. So I always challenge people, and I see many people that are lost, when I debate. So always I think I'm very smart. And I lost front of my teacher. You know how? Because through my emotions. I cannot deal with my emotions. I cannot deal with my mind. I know all the books that are wrote by Indian masters. And I studied for 7 years, every day, 10-hour studies and debate, 3 hours every day for 10 months. And I studied for 7 years, but did not give me any answer of my emotions. I need to get emotion with my meditation and sincerely to learning and gaining dignity and trust myself. It means my nature of mind, not just myself as me, but as nature of mind, reminding and always accepting. Then I think that my wife and me now, I'm very happy because she's doing meditation and I do meditation, and she really go through difficult times, difficult things, and she can handle so great because of meditations, because of things that we learn from the teacher. So, of course, we are not perfect. I have many faults. Really, I'm telling you. And honestly, I don't care much. I care, but I have loosened up a little bit. You understand? That's why I say I don't care. But actually, I care. But I loosen up a little bit, say I don't care. It's all fine. It's fine. It's okay. You have mistake. Fine. It's okay. You can work with that. Yeah. So this is my thing, and I like to open a few questions. I don't have not much time, but few questions. Before that, I like to say things. Okay, questions. Questions. Judgment.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure to form that question. Is there a space where you're not judging?
Yes. You can learn to notice, but not to judge. Because judgment produces emotions. Like, dislike, very gross level. But they produce very fast. How you know you have judgment? You can see the outcome of that. Because you have strong emotions like, I hate this, I like this. That means you have strong judgment. This is how you know it.
From a societal standpoint, judgment in law or good versus bad. How do you...
Intention. First, motivation. The intention and motivation is very important. Sometimes action looks very good, but intention can be very bad. In Buddhist terminology, we say how you decide, you know you're doing correct or incorrect. We say, nobody going to say you do correct, incorrect by somebody's opinion or somebody's decision. Is your intention, your whole motivation is for benefit for the beings, means no anger, no jealousy, no ignorant intention, that is a good intention, good motivation. Now you have intention with anger or attachment or ignorance, that is bad intention. So no compassion, no caring, no benefiting others. That intention is bad, whatever you do, included Buddhist practices. Now that is a great thing to say. We say, you learn the highest meditation, Buddhist meditation. Say, great perfection. With the motivation to just to yourself benefit, no for other beings. we say the result is always not good. Now that, who says that? Nobody except Buddhism. Because intention always important. So we say intention is a reflection of you. Motivation is a reflection of you. This I like to say. So you don't know yourself, doesn't matter. You look at your intention, your motivation, you can see very clear how sneaky, sleeky, sluggy you are. Sluggy, you know sluggy? Sluggy. I'm telling you, I've done that practice. When I sit down, I say, I wish all being free from suffering. I don't mean it. But I'm doing that because of my teacher told me to do it. So, I want the sentient beings free from suffering, cause of suffering, intending enlightenment. For this reason, I'm going to practice meditation today. But in my back of head, I don't care. Head of the sentient beings, I know meditation benefits me, I don't care anything. But I must do it because my teacher said it. Or I know I should do it. That's why I said, that's not good. Now, when I practice motivation like all mother sentient beings, I literally mean it. From my bottom, from my heart. Yes, I mean it. All the beings, included this person who tall, look like this guy who told me so bad, included him. Example. Now, that is the transforming your mind from confusion to wisdom. Is that how you see the intention is changing. You know, like that. So it takes a little time, but you do it like that, you see it very bit different. You're more relaxed, more loose, more not uptight. Because when you relax the judgment, you're not already uptight. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need 2 more questions, then finish. Okay. You, after you, done.
When you speak of the meditating on the perfection of all nature, is that similar to the idea of oneness of all things? The oneness
Yes. Same. That's why it's very interesting to say. You heard about Milarepa? Okay. There has one meditation master, almost like 900 years ago, almost 1,000, but 900 years ago, in Tibet. He's doing meditation in a cave. So one time he went to cave, he saw a ghost. You know ghost? A demon, an evil demon. Short body, big eye, scary looking, seven of them. Or some of them, I don't know how many of them, but some of them. So Milarepa look at the ghost and spirit, demon. You can say whatever you want, ghost, spirit, demon, energy, and alien, whatever you want to call it. That. Oh, you see, you don't believe it, doesn't matter. But my story is their story, the ghost. So he see it. He looked at the ghost. He said, when I see you as ghost or demon, you can harm me. When I see you as mother, that is compassion. When I see you like a Buddha, that is a blessing. When I see you emptiness, that is my realization. One ghost, one demon with a horn, with a fire nose, teeth hang everywhere, blood drop, smells like a rotten corpse. Like that, When I see you ghost, it's ghost, you can't harm me. When I see you, it's like a mother, it's compassion. Exactly the same thing. So in the meditation, I did not say today again. Meditation master says, when the demon comes to you, say that I'm going to bring you down to hell because you do the meditation. Our meditation style in Tibetan Buddhism says, thank you very much. Then go back to meditation. Buddha comes, I'm going to make you enlightened today because you're doing the meditation. The reaction of the meditator, thank you very much. They're not going to have fear. They're not going to have hope. That is a result of meditation, being free from hope and fear. I just give you some states of Tibetan Buddhism. But it's actually Buddhism. It's not just Tibetan, because we hold that for now and then Tibetan. Now after American going to hold for 1,000 years, and then in the future 1,000 years, good American Buddhism. So. You understand? It's the same thing, you know? Alright, so, last one, you. It's okay like that with you? This answer is okay? Not perfect, but I tried my best. You last.
For those of us who are newer to learning about these concepts, can you give any suggestions about seeing this oneness? I think you may have answered my question.
How to see it?
Much of my culture taught me. So how do we connect?
It's okay. Everybody has same feeling. Everybody has same wish. Everybody wish to happy. Everybody don't want to suffering. That is one thing everybody equally. Similarly, other equally. Everybody has ego. Everybody has emotion. Doesn't matter who you are. Same. Other thing is that now this is Buddhist teachings. We all interconnected because many times we die in birth and die in birth, birth die, rebirth and die. So we believe that we all, like I born to your son or you born to my son, like that many times. So we feel like we are connected. And one student told me, Rinpoche, I don't believe that. And I told him, it's okay, you don't need to believe it, just think like that. Because honestly, I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm asking you to think. It's like a healthy psychotherapy says. Think you are happy now. Think that everybody loves you. And honestly speaking, nobody cares about me. But thinking of being loved, you feel loved. Thinking of you being happy, you feel little happy. So that makes changes. You don't need to believe it. Just do it. Similar. I'm thinking, because right now I don't know you, you don't know me. We have big barrier of ice, changing us. When I start thinking, you can be my mother long time ago, the ice disappear automatically. You understand? Now imagine I believe in that. I don't have no one single thought to harm you. Or my loved one. Buddha did not say mother only. Buddha says father, mother, sister, brother, loved ones. But Tibetan like to use the word mother lot. But generally Buddha says sutra, mother, father, sister, brother, son, daughter, like that. He mentioned everything. Buddha's like that. Buddha very detailed. He says everything. when he says body is empty, he says your nose is emptiness, your eye is emptiness, your ear is emptiness. He goes exactly very detailed. He's very detailed. So I'm sorry going to get that far. And they have a good group here. You want to learn some meditation. It's good to go to learn meditation. Simple basic meditation. They have this good teacher here. They're doing regular meditation. Pretty sure that I noticed. You want to come and join and do learn meditation. It's good. And it's not like one day thing you're going to learn. It takes time. Every day, little bit. Okay? Thank you. So I'd like to announce two things. Our Sangha member, me and actually we created like a very simple platform in internet called Samyet Dharma platform. So this is basically you can learn meditation online you want, but it's not like simple meditation that his pace or like that. This is very traditional meditation. So you're going to have 1-2 year course. You're going to have video clips and teachings like that, and you can ask some questions, whatever. Then you have, you can actually start to watch. I talk about emotions, right? Today I talk about emotions. Each emotions, they have at least 20 over videos of a series of talks, and many of my friends they watch that because I created this because I cannot travel to every places. So that's why I told them to create this so you can send. And you can go through this Samyet Dharma thing and you can see what to do, and of course you need to create your password and like that, because when you enter in we want to know who's coming and who's going out kind of level, and you can study there many different things. We say many different programs, but you can see very traditional, but we want to do more now and non-traditional so everybody can do and learn. And they have one called a Dharma stream. Dharma stream meaning every 2 weeks I send messages, I send video clips. Alright? So you need to have minimum 3 people. minimum. Together, every 2-3 weeks, we send video to you, and you meditate together. You watch the 20-30 minutes video, okay? Then you discuss among yourself, and you take a photo of whoever comes, then you send to me, and not me, but you send to the person in Denmark, is my student, friend, and he could send me back, saying that Rinpoche, this group watching your talk. But what I realize is, when I create a video and everybody's watching, I cannot watch them. I cannot see who's watching. So each time you watch 2 weeks, one time, and I can see that, who's watching, because you take a photo, you send to me, and I know who's watching it. Then become very personalized, because I know you, sort of, So this is Dharma stream, right? So now Dharma stream begins with a very simple, basic thing, then slowly becomes more advanced. So you want to start your own group, your own thing, you bring your own friends, 3 of you, and you can do it. Minimum you need 3. Why? Because in Buddhist things, I always see people like to stick with themselves. And I tell them, don't do that, stick with always yourself. You need group people, like 3 minimum. Then you can see how your anger is, how your hatred is, how your love is. When you stick with yourself, you don't know anything about yourself, So that's why I do it. Just please take this paper. My helper friend Joshua has it, and please you take it and please check out that. And I just want to say thank you very, very much, all of you coming. And I want to say that I had a really good experience in Philadelphia. Of course, first hospitality of all of you and food and everything and all the stuff. But there's other things I want to say that is we went to the Liberty place. Very welcoming people. We eat to this hamburger stuff, and they're so nice people. And actually, I'm telling David Yogi, he's a white beard person. He's from Queens, and he's yogi, married and not married but yogi, medicine doctor, medicine teacher, and meditation, all the stuff. And he does Buddhist meditation, herbal stuff. He's quite good. And I talked to him. I said, Philadelphia people is quite nice. He said, amazing. He said, yeah, really nice, huh? They're all so nice too. You understand? They're very nice. I think the Philadelphian, they're special. I came from New York City, Alright, so thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Rinpoche, I didn't realize tonight was going to be the inaugural Pendle Hill Comedy Club, but I do appreciate your kindness and generosity. And please accept this as a token of our deep, profound appreciation of Dharma and you. Thank you very much. Joshua and Yogi David, thank you both.